Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my YouTube study channel with me, Regina Putra Madani. So today I'm going to present a comprehensive explanation about the sociology of tourism, the main components of tourism, and the role of tourism supplies. These three topics are deeply connected and essential for understanding how tourism functions as both a social activity and an economic system. By studying the sociology behind tourism, we can understand how people, culture, communities interact. By understanding tourism components, we learn what makes a destination attractive and accessible. And through the concept of tourism supplier, we can see how service and products shape the overall travel experience. Today's tourism industry is no longer just about traveling from one place to other. It is about human behavior, community relationship, cultural exchange, infrastructure development, and the economic contribution made by many stakeholders. Through this presentation, I hope we can see tourism from a more holistic perspective. So guys, I hope you can hear me carefully. Okay, first, let's begin with the first part, which is sociology of tourism. Sociology of tourism is a discipline that examines tourism from a social point of view. It focuses on how tourism as an activity influences society and how society shapes tourism. Unlike economic analysis that looks only at income or employment, sociology explores values, norms, culture change, and patterns of human interaction. One of the most important elements in sociology of tourism is the interaction between tourists and the local community. When tourists visit a destination, they bring their own background, lifestyle, and expectation. Meanwhile, local residents have their own cultural norms, habits, and values. When the two meet, there can be positive cultural exchange, such as learning local traditions, tasting local food, and appreciating unique social practice. However, if cultural differences are not properly managed, misunderstanding of or conflict may arise. That is why sociologists study how to encourage respectful interaction and avoid cultural clashes. Another key aspect in social change caused by tourism, the presence of tourism often transforms lifestyle patterns. For example, communities that once relied on agriculture may shift to offering tourism service. Young generation may adopt more modern behavior influenced by international visitors. Tourism also changed the social role. Family may open homestay. Women may enter small business or traditional craftsmen may adapt their product to tourism preference. Sociology of tourism also pays attention to cultural preservation and cultural commercialization. Tourism can strengthen cultural identity when festivals, dances, or traditional craft receive appreciation and recognition. However, cultural practice may become commercialized when performances are adjusted just to satisfy tourist demands. This raises concern about authenticity and long-term cultural integrity. Overall, sociology of tourism teach us that tourism is a powerful social force. It has the ability to unite people, promote understanding, and build communities, but it must be managed carefully so that cultural values are respected and preserved. Part 2, tourism components. Now let's move to the second part, is tourism components. A tourism destination is successfully only when several key components work efficiently and harmoniously. The first component is attraction. Attraction are the main reason tourists decide to visit a destination. They can be natural attractions like beaches, mountains, lakes, and waterfalls. cultural attractions like temples, historical monuments, traditional village, and cultural festivals, or man-made attractions such as theme parks, museums, and entertainment venues. Without strong attraction, tourism cannot grow. The second component is accessibility. Accessibility refers to how easily tourists can reach the destination. This includes transportation network like airport, bus terminals, seaport, and road conditions. Efficient accessibility increases convenience and reduces travel barriers. Even a beautiful destination will fail to develop if it is difficult to reach. The third component is amenities. To supporting facility provided to tourists, these include hotels, homestay, restaurants, cafes, shopping area, health service, and public toilets. Amenities influence a destination comfort level and determine how long tourists stay and how satisfied they feel. Next, we have ancillary service. Ancillary service, which are additional services that support tourism activities. Examples include tourist information center, money changer, internet access, insurance, local guides, police stations, and emergency service. Although often you notice the services are essential for ensuring safety and convenience. Finally, the last component is the institutions and tourism organization, such as government tourism office, community-based organization, and private tourism association. They are responsible for planning development, setting tourism policies, promoting destination, and ensuring sustainability. When all the components operate effectively, they create a strong tourism system that attracts visitors and supports long-term growth. Tourism supplier. Tourism suppliers are individuals, companies, or organizations that provide product and service used by tourists throughout their journey. This supplier from the backbone of the tourism experience. One major category of supplier is accommodation providers, such as hotel, resort, villa, inns, and homestay. Another important supply is transportation providers. We also have food and beverage suppliers, and next are travel agency and tour operation. And the last, small local business and community groups also act as suppliers. They sell souvenir, handicraft, local snack, and cultural experience. The suppliers strengthen the local economy and preserve cultural heritage. Tourism suppliers have a high responsibility because the quality of their service directly determines tourist satisfaction. When suppliers deliver excellent service, tourists form positive impression and more likely to return. And in the conclusion, tourism is a complex and dynamic system that involves social interaction, cultural experience, economic contribution, and operational management. Sociology of tourism help us understand the social and cultural impact of tourism on both visitor and host community. Tourism components provide the structural foundation of a destination, ensuring that attraction, accessibility, facility, and supporting service are well organized. Meanwhile, tourism suppliers bring these components to life through services that shape the real experience of tourists. By combining these three aspects, destination can create tourism that is not only profitable but also socially responsible, culturally respectful, and sustainable for future generations. So maybe that's all that I can say here. Thank you guys for listening to me until the end. I hope you guys have a nice day. I ended here. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.